As cattlemen, we spend a lot of time at home on our farms and ranches, and sometimes it's nice to have a steak with a little bit of international flair. Here in the studio to show us a great new beef recipe is NCBA chef Kristen Ledgerwood. Now, Kristen, I have to tell you, we eat a lot of beef, but typically our beef doesn't include peanut butter and jelly with it. So you're going to have to tell me what you got going here.
Well, today, Kevin, we thought we'd take a little bit more of an international twist to your traditional flank recipes.
Sure.
So today we're actually, there's a lot of demand lately for international recipes.
Sure.
So we decided to bring you a Pacific Rim kind of kick on flanks. So
that sounds great.
Yeah.
Well, show us what you got.
Well, today we're going to actually start. We've got two components. So you've got your beef.
Sure.
Today we brought flank steak.
Okay.
Now flank is a less tender cut, so
Sure.
typically marinade would be for about 6 hours to overnight.
All right.
So you can use that if you have the time, but if you're kind of running short on time, but you still want to have that international kick for dinner, you can always go to the store and pick up a top sirloin.
Oh, perfect. And a little more tender cut. We don't have to marinate as long.
Exactly. About 15 minutes just to pop the flavors on there, and you can get it on the grill and have dinner a little bit faster. So
okay.
So as far as our marinade, we're actually going to use our marinade not only just for our flank, but we're going to take some out before we put it in with our beef, and we're going to use it as a dressing for a salad that we've made ahead of time.
Okay.
So our dressing marinade mixture is a teriyaki marinade sauce, just right in the jar.
Yep.
So we're just going to go ahead and pour that in there. And you're right, we've got some jelly here. We actually have orange marmalade.
No kidding.
A little bit of citrus, kind of give you that zing to it that you're, just kind of what is that? Yeah. So we're going to add that in there. And then we're going to add creamy peanut butter.
That is just so amazing to think, peanut butter and marmalade and steak. I'm anxious to hear more about that.
It's a little different, right?
No kidding.
So we're going to add all those guys together.
Okay, and what do you have there?
This is a mixture of ginger and garlic.
Okay.
So we've got some of those.
Give it a little kick.
Well, and with the ginger as well, it's going to add an element for marination. It's going to help break down.
I didn't realize that.
Break it down everything. So we're just going to give this a quick stir.
Yep. Whip that up.
Whisk it up a little bit.
Sure.
Get all your peanut butter mixed up in there.
That's
so
great.
It's
we
great.
always have peanut butter around the house.
I was going to
no
say
problem.
you probably have at least 2 of these components at home, especially with kids.
Yep.
It's kind of your go-to, right?
Hold that open for you.
That would be great. So like I said, I'm just going to pour in all but about 2/3 of that. We're going to hold that off, and we're just going to give this a nice seal.
Gotcha. And then you're just going to throw that back in the fridge, and you said 6, 7, 8 hours, whatever.
6 hours overnight,
Okay.
and then just give it a halfway through. Just give it a flip over so that you can get some even coverage on that.
Very good. And then tell us about the salad part.
So the salad part, we made whole grain pasta. We used whole grain spaghetti.
Yeah.
You could really use any of your favorite whole grain thin pasta at home. But we just cooked that, and then towards the end, we added in some broccoli, carrots, and red pepper, just to give those a nice blanch so they'll become a little tender. Drained everything, and then, like I said, we used the rest of our marinade as a dressing. So we just tossed everything in at the end, and we're ready to serve. Yeah.
Our final product, and what a great new way to cook a flank steak. That's a great idea.
It is, and it's what's nice is we happen to use the broiler for this today, but it's a great alternative that if you don't have the ability to grill, is you can pop that right in on a broiling pan, so you can do everything at home and make it really easy and fast.
You guys always bring us such innovative, good ideas. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for having me.
For this recipe and other great tasting beef recipes, just log on to our website at cattlemantocattleman.org.